You're welcome down that way.
I think Mario Barrios has the conditioning to push harder, take more risks, right? But then again, the title's on the line. The one thing that happened tonight, from somebody's blessings, is the draw. He's still champion. Historically, have we ever seen a world champion do 2 draws in a row in their career? So somehow we still made history tonight. I don't know.
How did you score it?
It don't matter how I scored it. Oh, y'all stupid.
How did you score it?
It don't matter. It don't matter. I couldn't score it.
Why not?
The Pacquiao fans scream every punch. You can't score a Pacquiao fight. You can't score a Pacquiao fight. You just got to be there. There was no knockdowns. Nobody wins. How about that? No knockdowns, nobody wins.
Did he give too much?
Huh? Whoever knocks whoever down, that's who wins. That's how a boxer should be. Whoever knocks whoever down, that's who wins.
Are you picking up the phone call from Pacquiao's team?
I'm definitely picking up the phone. I don't pick up phone calls. I pick up checks. Come on, pick up checks. Barrios is what I said. Barrios is I already beat him. He already knows he don't want it. I said it. Mario Barrios, one of his strengths, it's just a weird strength to have. One of his strengths is his poise. You guys saw for 12 rounds his poise, right? His jab. I said it before. He knocked Ugas down with a jab. I don't know how many times you guys want me to repeat this stuff, man, but it's a weird, there's nothing special about Mario Barrios, but he's just good. He's good, and you gotta do something a little better. See, my feet had them all messed up, right? My movement had them all messed up. My angles had them all messed up. And my power. The difference between me and Manny Pacquiao in this fight is Manny Pacquiao is the shorter guy. Remember back when I was fighting Pacquiao and I was talking about Ish, I said he got T-Rex arms and bunny feet, right? So, that's why I said Mario Barrios got to work that jab, stay on the outside, and Pacquiao really had to get on the inside, and he did. They both did, pretty good. I know a lot of people think Pacquiao probably did better and he won, but we are not the judges. There are 3 people, and those people matter. You know how many people told me I beat Pacquiao? Way too many. It don't matter how many. Not one of them matter. Not one of them.
What do you think about Tszyu not coming out for the 8th round?
One of the smartest things his team has ever done in his career, man. Tszyu, we've seen how much dog Tszyu got. We saw what happened with the Bachram fight. He was in dangerous position, boy, but I tell you, I don't know how many of the things you've seen, but I saw some old Danny Garcia no-look hooks coming from Tszyu. Tszyu swung, Tszyu said, Tszyu, and he said, Tszyu, and he was missing, boy. But yeah, like you said, man, Fundora's one hell of a fighter. I think he's tough for anybody, you would theoretically, if you're asking me, you'd want somebody like a Charlo, somebody who's got a good height and reach, who's not going to match it, but can take away some of that long advantage, right? Tim Tszyu really had to work. It was challenging. I said it, that Tim Tszyu, there's no evidence that fighting this dude again is going to be any easier. I think his team thought, well, Tim Tszyu didn't physically get hurt by Fundora in the first match. A lot of jabs, a lot of staying away, a lot of caution. But like Fundora said tonight, he said, I was coming off of a loss. His mental game, his overall confidence was a little scary. He took the fight on short notice. Tim Tszyu was undefeated. People were saying he was bad. People were saying I was stupid for signing the contract. People were saying all sorts of stuff about Tim Tszyu. So there's a reason why he came out timid in the first fight. But this time, training for each other, I said both men are going to do better. I still think Tim Tszyu did do a little bit better, but he took more chances, and because Fundora did better, he was able to deal more damage than he did in the first fight, and really, just put Tszyu in a very bad position.
Fundora Thurman next.
Can we see you back in the ring? Sorry.
Let's see my contract. It's going to be this year, baby. It's going to be this year. I got to get back in the ring.
You said you wanted the winner.
I do, but Fundora's camp's not getting back in the ring this year. They're not getting back in the ring this year. I highly doubt that, So we're going to have to figure out strategically what contract comes to the table, man. Charlo. And really, it's every Charlo. What is Charlo? Is Charlo going to get Fundora? Who's going to fight who? I said it. You guys heard it. Everybody's fighting everybody else, leaving Keith Thurman on the. So at the end of the day, man, I just got to see what really comes my way. I'm telling you, I didn't want to go down under to Australia to fight that beach boy. At the end of the day, that's what came to the table. They called me. They said, we have this opportunity for you, and I took it. So let's see what next opportunity they present in front of Keith Thurman, because a lot of times at this stage and age, it's like one contract at a time. There was a time where they give me a list of names like, oh, 1, 2, 3, and it's not currently like that. So let's see. I pressed a lot of buttons this weekend. I saw Devin Haney. He said he'll fight anybody in the world, blah, blah, blah. I just want to make sure it wasn't just his daddy who wants to fight. Maybe you got to make sure the kid wants to fight, But he's fighting the Norman kid, the new champion. And if he was to become champion at 147, that'd be a nice fight. I'm currently, at this stage and age of my career, I'm ready for both divisions, 147, 154,
Biceps good?
So we get... Biceps been good, man. This is good. I got good doctors, baby. Thank God we got good doctors out here. I'm good at my job. They're good at their job, so I can go back to work. And yeah, man. Let's see, man. I mean, shoot. The fans enjoyed the Pacquiao fight. Barrios' tactics. I said this, man. I said to get the win, Barrios should do a little bit of a boring performance, and he kind of did do that, in my opinion. And one of the judges had him winning. So he was close to victory tonight, closer than he probably even knew. So he should have let a little bit more dog come out, especially in those later rounds when Manny Pacquiao was slowing down. The rust showed. He still looked good. The angles, Barrios don't like angles. I showed in my fight. Barrios don't like angles. He hits people that stand right in front of him, and he hits you after you hit him. If you hit him, but you don't hurt him, and you stay in the pocket, boom, that's when his little counter shots come in. Those straight right hands, some body shots, random body shots. Manny Pacquiao's his own referee. I don't know how much you know about Manny Pacquiao's history. He calls for breaks. He calls his own low blows. He'll deduct a point from you when he wants to. So you gotta be careful with Manny Pacquiao being his own judge in there. But it's hard. There's a part of me that would love an opportunity to get back in this arena, to fight Manny Pacquiao again, for myself, for my record, for the fans. But I'm just gonna look and see what comes next, man, because I'm gonna be fighting this year.
What was that moment like at both?
Dana White, they have Canelo Crawford coming up. They said they want 20+ fighters over a 3-day weekend. Would you be open to that?
What does that mean?
Like having a 3-day fight card weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, for TKO Holdings Group.
Fight party?
A weekend, no, a 3-day fight weekend.
I know.
Yeah.
Sounds like a crazy old fight party. Huh? I don't know, man. They stunting. They throwing a lot of money around. If they present a good fight, they call me with a BS fight. I'm not taking BS fights. I love my job. I love fighting great fighters. So let's see. I don't know what they're doing. They're shaking up boxing. I'll tell you that much. They're shaking up boxing.
What was that moment like for
Easy work. I know. Yeah, Barrios was easy work, which proves that Keith Thurman should already be champion of the world again.
Thank you, Keith.